Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to be here, and more importantly, I am ecstatic about our theme or our topic of changing perceptions. Most importantly, I think that I myself am a walking, talking, different perception changer person. I think I change perceptions just by existing, really. I am half Tsonga, half Pedi, but 99% of the time I speak English. But I'm listening to Karakara and Shekisha in my car at the moment. I'm studying law, so it's a very strict and, sort of industry, but I'm a poet and I'm creative, so I feel like this is suited for me. I think you made this event just for me. But today specifically, I'm going to be changing the perception or the view that we have of superheroes. The Batmans, the Supermans, the Iron Mans, Thor with the hammer. But through that, by changing that perception, I'll be introducing to you a superhumanity. I've been questioning lately, why do we love superheroes so much? Why do we keep going to the movies to watch the same origin stories? How many Spider-Mans have you seen, really? You watch movie 1, 2, and 3, and then you start again, just a different actor in a different sort of century. It happens all the time. We love it. We know they're going to end up in New York fighting the bad guys, civilians screaming, cars rolling. We know it's going to happen, but we keep going back. We love it. We love this fantasy creature in a leotard. Why do children love superheroes so much? Why do they want to become a superhero? They have Batman on their shirts, on their bedspreads, on their lunch boxes, everything. I once did a face painting sort of event. It was an outreach, and I'm sure I did 20 different Spider-Mans. Everybody wanted to be Spider-Man. And why? I think it's because we live in such a terrible society. We live in such a bad place that subconsciously as humans, we need hope. We need to look at something that's amazing, that's incredible, that's better, that's greater, that's fighting literally irrelevant evils, but is conquering, because we don't see other people conquering really around us. As children, they see morals. They see, this is good, this is bad, this is awesome. You're my role model. That's what I want to be when I grow up, mommy. And today I'm here to break this and say no. Us as humans, parents, teachers, friends, sisters, brothers, those are the superheroes. Those are the people that we should be looking to. Those are the role models, the people who should be our moral compasses. Not these supernatural, unrealistic things in the air that really don't have any relevance. They're irrelevant and they fight irrelevant evils. So as you know, these fantasy beings are scripted. They are written by ordinary human beings. And I here today, as a poet, have written a script for my own superhumanity. And that's what I'm going to be presenting to you today, a superhumanity. There you sit, at 10 years old, soiled knees and a budding soul, glued to a screen, flashings of yellow, red, orange, and green. Mommy placed you there. She placed you in front of the screen so that you could be distracted and hopefully believe, because she knew that the moment you entered this earth, you were diagnosed with humanity, a mortal sanity. Your spirit was destined, or is it doomed, to bleed and bleed, searching for that hope tree, searching for that faith seed. But hope died millions of births and deaths ago, before your tiny toes could wiggle, before your first tooth could pierce through the flesh and grow. You see, mommy has already been blackened by a cruelty, by an overpowering, monstrous insanity embedded in humanity, and all she wanted to do was save you. So she, together with the world's greatest minds, conceptualized and designed, began to brew pots of dreams, stirring in desire and belief. They threw in sprinkles of strength and security and left it to solidify into an ideal. Dressed in spandex, a masked vigilante, given a secret identity, branded and braided onto its chest an S They engraved morality onto its head, chiseled and carved every curve, sharpened its armor, ready to serve. Now we are safe, they exclaimed. Now generations can have faith, atonement, fulfillment, from luminescence levels of 0 to our own very superhero. You see, my dear child, in this universe of sorrow, they said you were built not to cope. So they concocted a superhero for you and called it hope. They gave you an escape by combining fantasy and fake and putting it into a cape. Now, my aim here is not to condemn this mother or the world with my opinions or place boulders on shoulders with my questions. But I am here to use my weapons of mass media destruction, my words, to shatter and destroy this glamorized superhero and shred his function. Now, if I left it at that, I'd just be murdering childhoods and dreams. So you see, I'm here to set the scene. Place the spotlight on center stage, cue the applause, and begin to shape reality and make way for the true phenomenal beings. I don't know if you've noticed, but my earth is a sphere packed with humanity, but it is rotting away silently, infected by a disease of death and bubbly boils of poverty, a vile, bile, wicked, menacing society. So excuse me, Marvel and DC, if I spit upon your heroes. I don't think an incy-bincy spider thread can save me. I struggle to trust that just because a girl was bitten by a kitten, she can impart her 9 lives and breathe the breath of life into our graveyard minds. So humans, little boy in front of the television, I look to you. Put on your persona of greatness. You have a job to do. Your first call of duty: scrutinize, analyze, and decide who really rules the earth. You will find the answer in the reflection of every child's eyes as MTV and Nicki Minaj's backside burns an image of beauty into their minds. They teach our children that their worth is dependent on size of their backside, their breasts, the number of honeys licking their chest. You think it's all just entertainment? Well, then sit back, relax, watch these lessons manifest. Best believe these so-called artists are the smartest. They feed your bloodthirst for entertainment and watch you descend into dumbness. Phenomenal beings, where are you? Where are you to teach a child to love his own mind and appreciate her own beauty? Parents, have you dropped your children off waiting for the media to raise them? Stand up against the gallons of stupidity these jesters fuel our society with. Fathers, especially you. You can still bend a reed while it's still wet. So mold a child into a hero. Let them know that within them spectacular things grow. To those South African citizens, the next call of duty is to you, including me, to stop. Stop talking defeat when you crave victory. Stop. Stop hiding behind your secret identity. Stop. Stop craving, stop expecting, stop waiting for a hero. What do you think you were created for? You're not part of the supporting cast. Stop looking at this landscape of treachery, poverty, corruption, and a lack of racial unity. Get up and act. Stop filling these streets with suggestions and complaints. Stop acting like you're living in a hell and you are the only saint. Stop using your hands to point fingers. Put them in the ground. Work, toil, feed the soil. To those struggling politically, financially, you are the strongest toughest heroes out there. So stop feeding your belly with an attitude of entitlement. No one is going to feed you. What you need to do is hunger for success until it hurts. Let that pain drive you towards greatness and gain. Your household is filled with all these superpowers you need. Your brain, your heart, open them up. That's where prosperity starts. To you affluent, those of you who go to bed fed, resting your educated minds, don't think that your call to justice has been silenced. The life of a true hero will make you wish you were poor. For if you truly hold honor and integrity in your hands, you will understand that the more you receive, the more you must give. The more you make, the more of your time others should take. The greater you are, the more responsibility. So pick up the bricks of this country. Stop plodding, start building. To the youth, the most intelligent, powerful, phenomenal beings of all kind, to my disappointment and demise, amongst you, heroines and heroes are the most difficult to find. Lately, the word young is synonymous to compromise, whether it's good grades for a good high, whether it's self-worth and integrity in order to look, taste, and feel like a celebrity. You are dying every day to live. You engrave veins on your skin to remind yourself of the scarlet juice flowing within. But my girl, my boy, Mama birthed a heroine and a hero. You are a spectacular creation. Your shoulders were meant to carry nations. The world hates who you are, for it knows you are meant to go far. So be phenomenal before you begin writing, for history was meant to be lived before it makes it to the pages. So crack open your rib cages, breathe in hope, breathe in the spectacular supernatural matter that exudes from your bones. Be the hero. So humans, adults, girls, boys, youths, I am waiting for you. I'm not dressed in red and blue, but I'm authentic and true. I am a heroine. I am standing tall, ready to fight the bad guys. I am a heroine. Will you answer the call? Will you be a bearer of hope and truth? I am Puno, the heroine. Who are you?